So in what to some people was actually pretty surprising, Hillary Clinton, in a speech this week, unveiled a plan for debt-free college for all, which was a major, major plank of the Bernie Sanders campaign.
Hashtag Hillary's feeling the burn.
Hillary is feeling the burn.
And a rumor has it that on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, depending on when you hear this, watch the show, hear the show, that Bernie Sanders will be endorsing Hillary Clinton.
Is this a trade? Do you think this is a trade?
That could be. And so there'll be a story. I'll be writing a story about this on thehill.com. You should check it out.
Right, thehill.com. Richard's blog's on there. It's really good. What's interesting is this Hillary Clinton plan was a direct result of their meeting, which happened in the past week, right?
Right.
So maybe it's a pay-to-play endorsement type situation. But, I mean, what is interesting to me about this is a tangible example of when you see the Bernie supporters actually pushing Hillary to the left on an issue. If Hillary felt like she could win the election without activating this group of people, I don't think she would be coming out with this plan, right? If it was something that was part of her values and something she was really into, it would already be something that she's talking about, right?
I concur. I concur with that. I don't think the plan goes far enough. Like I said in the last segment,
what do you expect?
I think it's a step in the right. I just want somebody to be bold. Like, I think that's what America, like, even the Donald Trump supporters, people are looking, and the reason why he has this, people really like him. I don't like him. But we need bold, like, on this student loan thing, just like on the don't get me wrong, we have an immigration crisis. Whether you're Democrat or Republican, you can acknowledge you have an immigration crisis.
Yeah.
Right? And he was like, you know what? I have a bold solution. Building a big ass wall.
Doesn't even make sense.
but it's bold.
It's bold. We're thinking outside the box.
Terrorism, he's like, I'm just going to ban all terrorists. And
it's that simple. How has no one thought of this?
Right? And I think Hillary, I think she's probably going to win, and I think this is a step in the right direction. But I think we just need some bold action. Like, either one, we're going to go and we're going to change the bankruptcy reform laws and say, screw the bank lobby. I'm going to push to make sure that every person in this country can file for bankruptcy on all your debt, including student loan debt, which is exempt from bankruptcy filings.
Right. Which
is bold.
Yeah.
And I don't even think that's the right solution. Or the other solution, which I think is more plausible, and I think we've heard some folks talk about it, we've seen the bill on the floor before, it's a bill, it was in the last Congress, that would allow for all private loans for a period of time to be converted to federally backed loans. So the federal government would guarantee, you would have a window to apply for the federal government to basically take in or get back all of your private loan. It becomes federal loans, which then you can consolidate, you can get a lower interest rate, you can get all the income-based repayment benefits. I mean, that's don't get me wrong, I think we have a larger problem, but that's at least a step in the right direction.
Yeah. I agree completely. I mean, what we're looking at here with Hillary's plan, so she calls this the New College Compact, which, I don't know, I think is kind of a bad name.
Because the first one's called the College Compact.
Right.
So this is the new college.
It's new. I don't like it. Anyway, one of the main points is going to be that it would eliminate tuition at in-state public universities for families making under $125,000 per year as a household by 2021. So that's pretty good, and it's also going to restore year-round Pell Grant funding, which allows students who may be interested in taking summer classes in order to get out and get through college as fast as possible.
My other problem with this particular, and I think I had this problem when Bernie did it too, is this law, just like the Affordable Care Act, requires governors to do the right thing. And what we've learned
never gonna happen.
Is that governors, especially Republican governors who are stupid, like Bobby Jindal, former governor, or Rick Scott, or Scott Walker, or Larry Hogan's actually not that dumb, or billionaire Bruce Rauner, billionaire Bruce, or Schneider in Michigan. Like, they are going, if given the choice to do the right thing, and to do the right thing for the people of their state and do the wrong thing for the people of the state, they will always pick the wrong thing.
Oh, especially if it's backed by Democrats.
Especially if the word D is behind people that passed it.
Yep.
So it works in theory, but if this bill passes, and it should, it's going to get to the states.
Huge problem.
And they're going to complain about how it's overtaking states' rights, and you're going to have the same problem.
Yeah, no, you're totally right. But this is an interesting point.
Which is why elections matter. Sorry to interrupt. This is why
right.
elections matter. You have got to get out there. Like people in North Carolina, especially you people, talking to you, North Carolina. Pat McCrory is running for re-election. Like Pat McCrory was like when God create, like when the devil, like if the devil created a person, Pat McCrory is that guy. And it's not even, I know all the people who like know, because I quote the Charles Krauthammer thing, is that Republicans don't think we're crazy, they just don't agree with us, and we think all Republicans are crazy. I concur. I don't think Republicans are crazy. I think Pat McCrory is crazy. And you should vote against him. All right, sorry, that was a total diatribe.
Anyway, all right. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe.